What's up, guys? It's Indy and Jack from Brother Boxing. We've started our brand new podcast, the Brother Boxing Podcast. We are looking to change the names. There's been shitloads of names that have already been taken. So we're looking for new names. If you send all your suggestions through to Jack or myself or Brother Boxing page.
Just DM us.
Just DM us.
Yep.
We'll slide in there with your suggestions, and then we'll get rolling. So, Jack, how is isolation treating you, mate?
Oh, mate, it's been different. But, we're doing a lot. We're getting the workouts going and all that too. So, plenty to do. Just catching up on shit around the house.
It's pretty fantastic.
What about yourself?
I'm still wrecked from Mondays. Was it Mondays? When did I do it? Tuesday's workout session.
No, it was Wednesday.
Wednesdays.
Yeah.
And it's Friday today.
Yeah, we smashed it.
So, for the online workouts we've been doing, which is fucking awesome, which is where the whole world has moved to now that we
did it pretty quick, man. We smashed it. We
Absolutely.
literally we got the go ahead on Sunday that no gyms are closed. Monday we're recording. Like we've punched it out. Man.
Every idea you come up with, you've done it straight away.
And podcast. When did we come up with this? Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah, when you're in. Yeah. There you go.
And then we started doing it.
And we're boom Friday
Fantastic.
and we're on.
Yeah. I had some crazy conspiracy theories about coronavirus.
Oh, yeah.
So what ones have you heard? My favourite one so far
Yeah. Okay, you go.
is 5G. 5G emits radio waves that causes oxygen to not be able to be breathed in by humans, and it causes the same symptoms as coronavirus. So really, coronavirus isn't real. People aren't dying all over the world. And 5G is taking over the world. But if everyone dies, I don't understand how that conspiracy theory works.
Yeah, well,
I think it's just full of shit.
People dying from the same, respiratory problems.
Have you heard of any?
Nah, not that. No.
Nah.
I've heard conspiracies about 5G.
That's
and
my favourite
one. Who knows? But I had no idea 5G was going to get connected to the coronavirus.
Yeah.
But I've had one about the deep state. So the deep state has planted the coronavirus, and I don't know where it all went. The big, it's all, this is connected to this, and Tom Hanks was in what is it, containment or whatever?
Yeah.
Then so he's a pedophile.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
And he's about to get arrested and all
Yeah.
this sort of stuff. And there's all these bombings that are going to happen, or I don't know. Anyway, I'm like, all right, so what do I look out for? Bombings and
Pedophiles.
pedophiles.
Yeah,
getting
absolutely.
arrested. Yeah.
Just to make it clear, I am not. They're just shit. They're just ridiculous. They're
coming
absolutely
out of the
ridiculous. The
woodwork.
virus is real, and it's a world pandemic, and it's very serious, and that is all just bullshit.
Yeah.
But I did hear Prince Charles is also in that same category as well.
For pedophilia?
Yeah. But not that I shouldn't say that. But not that he's doing it, but he's involved with all those people, and they've all got a little gang,
Yeah.
and that's another
The deep
thing.
state,
So
they
then,
call it, yeah.
if you've got COVID-19, that's code for you're in the gang sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's another conspiracy I've heard. And another one I heard is they're trying to get rid of cash all over the world.
So that's just a plan to
Just
get rid of cash.
yeah,
So kill hundreds of thousands of people.
Just to get rid of cash.
Like if they didn't want to just get rid of cash, they go, guys, we're not going to use cash anymore.
It's just all online now.
They need to kill hundreds of thousands. One thing that I've thought about this is just out of my own thought process. Not that I think that I'm fully with it all. We've closed down the gym and all that.
It's real.
Yeah,
It's real.
It's
a real virus.
yeah.
People are dying.
But then there's always that side
Shit's
of me
fucked.
that thinks like about something else, and my thought was, like, you know how we're like going into lockdown, or like, you know, they're talking about it and stuff, and then what's it called? And then people are now demanding lockdown. Do you know what I mean? Like we're asking for them to go full totalitarian, lock us, like not lock us.
Keep going. I'm
but you know what I mean?
Keep
us in.
Yeah.
So basically, like when it all blows over, then if they ever wanted to do that again for whatever reason, we're all used to it. We're all used to the change. Yeah. I reckon. Yeah.
I don't know how you know, but you know.
I know. I don't know. Just sort of, just went through my mind at one stage. I was like, oh, yeah, true. But I'm like, you know, I guess the virus is still real. People are dying.
Absolutely.
And, you know, we've got to do our best. And it's spreading like crazy.
Like wildfire.
So, you know, we've got to do what we can.
And it makes more sense for them to, like, if they wanted to make massive changes all over the world or whatever, it's harder for them to, like, go against rebellious people or whatever, rather than now they've got the general population asking for them to shut down their business. Yeah. They're asking to be shut down and go into isolation.
Well, we did, because I was, it got to the point where it was like, well, the government hasn't shut us down, hasn't said gyms close now.
So you can't seek help.
Basically,
can't make insurance claims.
Yeah. So it was like, basically, the numbers just dropped off drastically. And then I was left going, oh no, like this is falling apart. But the government's saying that it's still okay for me to operate. So I couldn't get all the help that I would get, but my business was still like that.
Absolutely.
So but then they told us gyms could close. I wasn't excited about it.
It was pretty massive.
But it did make me feel a bit more like safe, I guess. But we've been smashing it.
Me and my partner both work in the fitness industry, and we're just like at home, like we're all sweet, just waiting for something to happen.
Give us something like, let's go outside, or just lock us down.
Yeah, we've got a morning walk and an Arvo walk that we look forward to. That's our thing for the day.
Yeah, it's crazy. We walk the dog in the morning. Yeah. And then other than that, we haven't really, it's only been the first week, so I haven't like planned like lots of stuff that we can do in the house. So we just do
pretty annoying and frustrating to see all these people out and about, but
100%. Yeah.
But it doesn't matter what you believe in. If you want to get it sorted, get it done. Yeah. Just stay in.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Quarantine.
I think there's still like, I mean, there's what is it, hairdressers and stuff. They're like, you know, still operating. I get it, but it's, you know.
Well, even them, the CEO of Just Cuts was on the news saying, please just shut us down. Yeah. Please. Like, we can't, you know what I mean? We can't cut hair. It doesn't matter half an hour. We're still touching someone's head. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's done.
That's it. And think about all the people that wouldn't want to go to the hairdressers as well, wouldn't want to risk it. So that business is like having trouble until they get shut down.
Yeah. The what's the word? The government being so unclear on what they're doing. Like, they're obviously doing a great job. I couldn't do a better job than what they're doing. But it's really starting to annoy a lot of people, I think.
100%, man.
Better bullshit.
I just think, like, at a time like this, all you can do is, you know, be strong and show some resilience.
Show some balls.
And, you know, if we are all just going down the path of, you know, complaining about our circumstances and complaining about our problems and stressing to other people about our stresses, then we're only fueling that fire of being more stressed. Whereas, you know, if you can, like, show some resilience, show some strength, you know, take a few deep breaths and sort of, you know, get your head around it all. All you can do is all you can do. And, you know, if you can support the people around you, then, you know, you're doing a good thing. And if everyone was doing that, supporting each other and not just sort of complaining or, like, you know, stressing, you know, talking about their stresses, then, you know, the world would, you know, everyone would feel less stressed about the whole situation. It's only week one, so I understand. Yeah. Like, man, when we got shut down, or we were almost shut down, we hadn't been shut down yet, right? So basically, I was cleaning up the gym, and I just got to the point where I was just like, oh my God, like, everything I've worked so hard for is gonna just crumble. Yeah. Like, you know, and so literally, I felt depressed. I stopped vacuuming one day. I was just like, oh my God. Yeah, almost in tears, right? And then, but then the next day, so I went through my mourning process, of all the things that I'm going to lose.
Yeah.
And then I went, right, now I've got to,
Make
do what I
something
can
of the
do
situation.
to, 100%.
Yeah.
And if I can help other people, so for the people that were still coming into the gym, if I'm just there when they walk in and I'm just like, all sad and all that, then
They're just
I'm
gonna
not
lose
going to,
interest.
just that's not adding to that. It's not adding value or, of any kind of benefit to anybody else. You know what I mean? So we just we're all in it together. Just got to be strong and, get on with the job, man. It's a big job.
It's hard finding motivation now. Like for me, my main thing in life was something to do with fighting, like UFC, Bellator, whatever.
That's all been closed down.
Yeah, now if they're closed down and they're not thinking
what do you got?
I don't even want to go for a run at the minute. You know what I mean? I'm really struggling to find that motivation, but that's what makes an athlete as well. That's what makes a champ, having that dedication to
100%.
keep going and shit.
That was
so like
another,
you got Khabib and Ferguson.
Yeah.
Biggest match in the world right now, getting tossed around. If they're going to have it, they're not going to have it.
Yeah.
Both of them, regardless, I think would be training like crazy.
Yeah.
I think regardless if it's happening or it's not.
Yeah.
Like, Khabib represents all of Russia, and Tony's just a psycho. Have you seen his training and shit?
Yeah.
Mate.
Well, they'll
Just
still be,
absolutely ridiculous.
they'll be going hard. And then, and they'll, even though it's postponed and all that sort of thing, like.
Is it 100% postponed?
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
right.
Oh, they're
Yep.
trying to. I think they're trying to find a venue for it.
Yep.
But for now, basically, there's no
They should postpone
specific
it.
venue. Yeah,
They should 100% postpone it. They're both...
unless they can do it without an audience or something like that.
But even still, they're both crazy world class. They're massive superstars.
Yeah.
I know it sucks because we've waited so long for the fight.
Yeah.
But they deserve to chill. And I know Khabib, I think Khabib just wants to fight him for him. Like, he just wants to fight him,
beat him. Yeah.
because. But I think they both, the fight deserves the roaring crowd, the massive,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
100%, yeah.
All the cash
'Cause
they're
the
going to get for
atmosphere-
it. They
and
deserve the cash they're going to get for it.
Did you watch the fights? Was it UFC or was it One or Glory? I don't know. And there was
One.
There was
Yeah.
no crowd.
Yep.
And
One
even
in
watching it
Singapore.
from home,
Yep.
it was just like it
An
was
Aussie
weird.
fought on that. Rocky Ogden. He fought Sam A in the main event or semi-main event. I think
Yeah.
semi-main event. I think
with no crowd.
It's John Wayne Parr's daughter's boyfriend.
Oh, yeah,
Rocky
yeah,
Ogden,
I see him, yeah.
And they had no crowd.
Yeah. How eerie would that be?
It would have been
Well,
insane. Well, it would have just
It's
been like sparring.
It's like amateur boxing.
Yeah.
You get in there and there's no one talking. There's no one cheering.
Yeah,
there's
really, you're gonna get you're gonna get them without the pressure of a crowd.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You're gonna
Yeah.
they're gonna be fighting awesome.
That's not. Yeah, that's a positive.
So
Yeah.
really, it makes for a better fight, but it's not the same. It's
Yeah,
not the same.
no,
It makes
100%.
it better when like Israel Adesanya doing his crazy walkout.
yeah.
Wouldn't have been as
He
cool
wouldn't do it,
without
yeah.
the crowd. You know what I mean? They just would have been like,
He wouldn't
just
even
get
do
in
it.
the
He
ring,
just sort of
hurry up.
yeah.
Well, I think they should wait. I think they should hold off. We should all just sort of get together and get this shit over and done with and
Yeah.
get it out.
Yeah,
get it
100%.
done.
Yeah, that's it, man. And then at the end of the day, UFC and all your major promotions, I'm assuming, will come through the other end sweet. You know what I mean? Like if they're losing out, some UFC, $1 billion company, $4 billion or something like that. I'm assuming they've got heaps of staff, but they'll come out on top, man.
Fucking oath.
And then you'll get all your fights. You've got McGregor talking about fighting Gaethje.
Just Gaethje.
And he wants to just jump the gun and just don't worry about Ferguson and Khabib. He wants to use his profile and what money he brings in each fight to help restart the UFC So I think you'll have heaps of people and heaps of fighters that have had all this time off, ready to rumble.
They're either gonna come
and
back-
looking for a paycheck.
Yeah,
man.
absolutely.
So I reckon we'll come out and there'll be I reckon there'll be the rest of the year or like the start of next year. We're going to see like some mad.
I think,
punch-ons.
they're either going to come out fat as fuck or they're going to be ready to go. Either way.
It's like, all right, we're all good to go. Oh, hang on, I need 6 months
Either
to
way,
drop 20 kegs.
Either way, they're going to be looking for the fights.
Yeah.
And it's sad because the ones that are like, oh, I just want to fight. No, they have bills they need to pay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
they
100%.
need money. That's why they're saying that.
They're probably like punching on in car parks.
Yeah, literally.
It's like
But,
going full underground.
what's that guy's name? Croker or something? The owner of Bellator. The card that he had that had to be postponed, he paid all of his fighters.
Yeah.
And they didn't even fight.
Yeah,
like
that's sick.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That made me honestly want to
awesome.
like I would always wanted to fight in the UFC eventually. Whatever. But that made me want to go to Bellator.
Yeah.
To fight for someone like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They obviously want something good for the
He's
sport.
a leader.
Yeah.
That's
fucking phenomenal.
And that's like a big thing, like with my mentality when it comes to like, well, because I'm running a gym, yes, but there's a business side aspect to it, and I've got staff and things like that, and then other businesses, they've got all their staff, and then there's all this talk about like laying people off and all that sort of thing. Like, I get that if you've just literally got no other choice, then so be it.
Yeah.
But my whole premise is like, you're the leader. Like, the business is your responsibility. Like, so therefore, if something happens or whatever, like, or if you start like taking a hit and losing money, then you shouldn't have to, like, just the fighters shouldn't be paying for that. Do you know what I mean? Or same as like your employees, like you just go, all right, we're going to make cuts now and we're going to cut like, 10% of our employees just so that we can continue on. It's just like, well, if you can wear it, wear it.
Yeah.
Look after your employees and they'll look after you. And then those employees will, if you let them know that this is what we're doing, I'm taking a hit right now, and then, that's what I reckon.
Fucking nice.
So I reckon they're doing a great job with that. Like, I can't imagine the UFC doing that.
Fucking nice.
Especially with their, level of like fighters, like the Stardom and stuff. Like Khabib, he'd be a couple of mil, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I reckon at least one.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think he made like 50 mil in the
with
McGregor
everything
bout.
together. Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
That's
or something.
insane. Hey Jack,
Yo.
enough about that shit.
Yeah.
Who are you? What is Brother Boxing?
Oh, I had a thing. I had an
Introduce
idea.
yourself.
I'm gonna talk about you, bro.
Oh, okay.
All right. So I'm just gonna ask some questions. And just
that's right. Yeah.
Whatever,
All right, let's
whatever
go.
comes to head. So this is gonna be
Fire
a bit
at
of
me.
a segment. So if we do get other people on, we'll sort of like run them through a bunch of questions, and they're just gonna answer it. Not as fast as they can, but just whatever comes to mind, like just shoot it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You ready?
It's like
We'll start
PG
nice and
stuff.
We'll start nice and easy.
Okay.
Yeah. All PG. All PG. Yeah. Okay. What's your favourite meal?
My favourite thing to have is mashed potato.
Mashed potato.
Mashed potato. Absolutely.
Loving it. All right. I
mash.
wasn't expecting that. What, with like cheese or butter or something to make it?
Tomato sauce
Yeah.
with rice, veggies, and rissoles.
Oh, all through
and
it.
just smashed up.
Nice. Fighter's meal, mate.
Love that shit.
All right. What's your favourite cheap meal?
Cheap meal. Ooh.
Or like snack or whatever, like
Kit Kat.
something bad.
Kit Kat.
Kit Kat.
Love me a Kit Kat.
How many Kit Kats would you go through in a sitting?
Fair few. Fair few, definitely. I would at least have there's the chunky share ones, just the single bar. I'd have one of them every day, nearly. At least one. At least one.
Oh shit. What about? Okay, so obviously you're into fighting. What's your favourite thing to do other than fight? Let's go.
Good question. I think recently I've just got super interested into business and stuff.
Yep.
So trying to grow my own brand as much as I can, work with Beast Kid Industries. Beast Kid Industries is a equipment brand.
Yeah.
I'm trying to specialise, especially in kids.
Yeah.
Predominantly, it's a brand that I make cartoons out of fighters.
Yeah.
Whack them on shirts. Anyone who buys a shirt, the fighter gets a kickback off that sale.
Yeah, nice.
So go to beastkidindustries.com.au and support your local fighters.
Yeah, no, I've
yeah,
seen
so
it.
I think
Yeah, it
just
looks good.
growing that as much as I can, growing Beast Kid Industries and my brand and whatever I'm going to do next.
100%.
Yeah.
No, I like it because, you're helping fighters, and basically, instead of just going, all right, I'm just going to give a chunk of money to,
Just for no
to
reason.
a charity.
Yeah.
There's something that you can set up for people that
Yeah.
that, might need a little help and all that sort of thing. And it's a part of your system. People pay and then a little bit goes to them.
Yeah.
It's like I was thinking about doing like a, for the Brother Boxing membership, like $1 from each membership goes to a certain fund each year
Absolutely.
or whatever. So it makes no difference to me. You can even like add that dollar onto a membership.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So everyone like using your like reach and your community to help go towards a good cause. Love it, man. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah. It is what it is. It's a work in progress.
Yeah.
But it's working.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah.
But so that's your thing. So business.
Yeah.
You're going to be a businessman.
Businessman. Who got my big boy pants on?
Business. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
All right. And I wanted to ask you, what made you start fighting? Like, what drew you to fighting?
I was a karate kid when I was younger.
Yeah. So what drew you to karate?
My father at the time watched him do it and then wanted to start it.
So it's in the blood.
Yeah, kinda. I watched it and then I played soccer as well. Gay. But yeah, I did karate mainly, and then I did, and then I did kickboxing. And then John Bowman, my first trainer, he came over to me and said, "You want to come train like with the fighters and that crew?" And I said, "Yeah, sweet, let's do it." And
So
then
that's when you started.
rest is history. Yeah, so I would have been about 13, I reckon, when I first started training.
Yeah.
Had my first contested fight at 15 or 16
Full on,
for
yeah.
IFKF organisation in Frankston,
Yeah.
which is at like a little mini indoor basketball
Yeah.
stadium. Or a little tiny thing. And I won.
Full on. Nice,
Why?
man. Yeah. Hang on. Is it true? So did you do one amateur bout and then went straight to pro?
Yeah, so I did that IFKF fight when I was 15. Did nothing for like a year, and then I came back and had 2 demo bouts
Yep.
when I was
What's a demo, like
16,
an
I think.
exhibition?
Exhibition?
Yep.
Yeah, so just
Yep.
a draw no matter what.
Yep.
And then went away for ages, discovered bills, working, did whatever, and then came back when I was about 19, 20 or something.
Awesome.
And then, we had one amateur fight. I won by knockout.
Yep.
20-second knockout.
Seen it, yeah.
20-second knockout in the first round. And then we turned pro the next day. Just registered as a
If it
pro,
only
and that
takes
was
you
it.
20 seconds.
Yeah, that's it. I had a good run till 7-0, and then 8-0. The 8th fight I lost against Quan Trin.
Yeah. easy.
That was my first Muay Thai fight.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen all those fights. Like, yeah.
That's on the internet, that one.
Yeah, seen it, yeah.
Oh, he fucked me up.
And,
Second round knocked me down with a spinning elbow.
He doesn't look like
Nah.
that imposing.
Nah.
And then
He's
just like,
hard.
whoa, shit.
He's like
gone.
he's got a concrete head.
Yeah.
We had a nickname for him down at the other gym, Concrete Head.
Yeah.
Because
Just break your hands.
he's only been stopped by a cut once.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure I don't know anyone else who's knocked him down and given him an 8 count.
Has he lost? Like, have he lost?
He's lost, but I don't think he's got been knocked down as such.
Yep.
I knocked him down in our second fight. And that's all I know of. But
And then
he's
Did you win
tough.
the second one?
No, it was a draw.
Draw,
But
yeah. I was going to
he
say, you
came-
knocked him down and he came back
Yeah,
and just...
he came to me and said in the thought, I don't know how that was a draw. So
Yeah.
to me,
It was a win.
Feels like a win, but it wasn't a win. It wasn't a win.
Yeah.
So maybe in the future. We'll see a
go.
third time round.
It's unreal. And so you're looking at getting back into the
Yes.
hurt business.
Yes. I was meant to fight Suleiman Hashimi on Ultimate Legends this tomorrow, I think it is. Tomorrow, I think it was meant to be on.
27th, yeah.
I fought Suleiman previously twice.
It was meant to be tonight. I was meant to be fighting tonight.
Tonight. I fought Suleiman once on Rebellion. He beat me. I rematched him on Kings of Combat for this bad boy. And I won. And then, the third one was meant to happen tonight.
So you meant to fight. So you'd fought him before?
Fought him twice before,
Okay.
Try to get the third one. So, I don't know. We'll see if it happens again.
Yeah, it's all up in the air, I guess. So, see what happens.
There's a few people that I'm pretty keen to fight against, but I think
you got the list. Yeah, you got your hit list.
The main part is, I think, for a while is going to be K1, kickboxing with knees. Muay Thai. My main issue with Muay Thai at the minute is the judging and stuff like that. It's not as clear cut, and there are so many judging criterias that certain people know.
There's heaps of variables.
Yeah, I look at fights and I think, okay, he definitely won from what I've heard, what I've learnt. He's won, and then the other guy wins.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I just don't understand it. And then the money again. I know that everyone says there's no money in Muay Thai because it's not as westernised as boxing. Blah blah blah.
Yep.
But we are in Australia. Businesses like to do business with other businesses.
Yep.
It's as simple as that. If you're selling out shows.
Yep.
Yeah, I keep harping on about this all the time, but it means so much to me.
I guess if you make a name for yourself in the Australian, the Muay Thai in Australia is big. Do you know what I mean? It's not small.
Absolutely.
So if there's that many people watching Muay Thai, if you can stand out from the rest in terms of even personality or whatever, do you know what I mean? I guess you got to be sellable. So that's the business that you bring to the table.
And I know there's so much that I don't know about, and I know there's so much to it. I did run that little little charity day down at my old gym, and it was a big success. We made some money for the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and it was a headache. There was so many things here and there, and you know, I had to get
first
shit
times always,
for sure. Yeah. But I also just think if boxing shows can do it, if a boxing promotion can sell out a venue, and a Muay Thai show can sell out that same venue. How?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
surely the sponsors aren't that different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think a lot of in boxing you've got they try and build up so if you've got a manager or whatever, that manager and your promoter, you know what I mean? So say I don't know, pick a promotion, say Rebellion, whatever, yeah. So if Rebellion are your promoter, right, then they need to build you up as a professional. Or your promote, you look at Tim Tszyu and Horn, for example, right? They're making decent money doing this, for what was going to happen, But each promoter promotes the crap out of their fighter and makes them out. The whole game is to make you bigger and better. Turn them into a giant. Tim Tszyu, he's fought some good boxers, but he hasn't gone overseas, and he's about to fight Jeff Horn. We still don't know if he is what they're making him out to be. But they've already got everybody thinking he's the next.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's just like his dad. Yeah. He's he hasn't lost. He's undefeated. Do you know what I mean? This guy's going to tear. He's going to tear everyone apart. So they've basically sort of gone off that. I guess.
Set him up.
What is it? Undefeated model. So if they're undefeated, then you don't know. It's still open to the but so you can say whatever you want.
I quite like the way he holds himself in all his press conferences too. Just super confident, not overly cocky. Some people that don't like him will say that he's cocky.
He said a couple of things to Horn, but not over the top.
Not over the top and crazy how some of the people in the States are and shit like that. But I because you need that sort of cockiness, I think, at that professional level. You need to show, like even like a Manny Pacquiao sits there like and just doesn't care about anyone.
Just laughs it off.
Yeah, because that like some people can see that as cocky and overconfident. Oh, he's just standing there. Blah, blah, blah. But you need that little bit of something that gives you that pepper, and I think Tim Tszyu has that.
Well, mate, you can't step into the ring without having thinking you.
Same as Zarafa too. Zarafa's right on that edge of in your face.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I rate it. I
quite like it too.
I reckon
you need to be
good
a character.
On him. Like he copped a lot. Only in the second one because he was talking some shit. But he was selling the fight, and he's confident in what he can do. And he was only stating like what he thinks and what It's not like he was just making up shit.
Yeah.
He was like going out there going, look, I've done it before. He's like, I'll fight him in his own backyard, whatever, blah, 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 because I know I can beat you.
Yeah.
Like he's got the mentality. He came in here and I interviewed him and stuff and we had a chat and got to know a bit about like how he trains. And it's just like, as soon as I found out like everything about all that sort of thing, I was just like, man, this guy, like good on him.
Yeah.
Man, good on him. He was, before the Horn loss, he was ranked number 4 or something in like the world or something.
He used to be a kickboxer, didn't he?
I don't know. But
I'm pretty sure he used to fight on Power Play. He used to be Power Play's main boy. Yeah, but way back in the day.
He started pro boxing like when he was pretty young. He's only 27.
Yeah.
So he's like your age, yeah. But he had in front of him the three boxers ahead of him on the rankings were Danny Jacobs, Triple G, Canelo Alvarez.
That's sick.
It's like, man. And he's like, we're going for whatever we can get. Like, if they could get Jacobs, they'd go Jacobs.
Yeah.
Triple G, like anything. They're just trying to, it's a hard, fight to get with all three of them. But he wanted it.
Yep.
He wanted it. So he's obviously got belief in himself that if he's put in there with anyone, he's got the way he said it was, it's 50-50. You go in there. And you could, anyone could get knocked out.
Except against Triple G. Like, that guy can't be knocked out.
And I was going to say, Canelo Alvarez, you can't hit him. I'm like, you can do things to, save
yourself.
Have better odds.
You can run the whole fight if you want to.
Yeah, true. But, I was like, good on him, man. Talk a bit of shit. Make a name for yourself. I think that, a lot of people are scared to say what they think. And there's the whole... there's a lot of people that go, it's disrespectful and blah, blah, blah to the sport. And, as long as you're being respectful and as long as you're respectful, like when you lose, if you lose, well, be respectful.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely. It's one thing that Conor McGregor's always said. He said he's, what is it? He's like...
humble in victory
cocky,
or defeat.
Yeah, cocky in prediction. Yeah, humble in victory and defeat. And he is. Yeah, he is. 100%. He always has been.
Before the fight, he'll go off and, throw chairs, you know what I mean? But it's to, I guess it's to build hype and anticipation for the fight.
Yeah,
exactly.
You're
like, right,
build
they almost went at it, right? I can't wait for them to actually go.
You can't try to be a professional athlete and try to adhere to everyone else's standards. You need to
100%.
Just be yourself.
Yeah, there's going to be someone that's got a problem with whatever it is that you do.
Everyone will have a problem.
Yeah, 100%.
It doesn't matter if you... I'm sure someone doesn't like Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah.
How can you not like that guy? You know what I mean? I'm sure there's someone that doesn't like him.
Yeah.
But, you definitely need a bit of cockiness about it.
100%. But I just think that there's opportunity there for Muay Thai guys, and and I think don't let what's going on now, be an indicator of or a limitation. Same as Aussie boxing.
I reckon it'll go down lower now. Pay for Muay Thai guys will go down lower
after all.
100%.
COVID, yeah,
absolutely. I'm just trying to build the promotion back up. We can only afford this. Sorry, but then they'll have a massive main card and then a massive undercard. So you've got all these fighters. Why not make it half? Make it more exclusive to get a fight. Pay the fighters what they deserve.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
100%.
But I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope Rebellion's doing an amazing job promoting the talents of Australia.
Yep.
But every promotion in Australia, I've had fighters contact me personally and say, I've only gotten this much. You should have seen what happened at this show, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But in saying that again, they're all doing awesome stuff for combat sports in Australia. And we're starting to get picked up over the world more. Ramesh Habib just won a line fight world title.
Saw that
Sick.
And River Daz.
Yeah. There's a young fella that just fought in the UFC, Josh Kalibau or something. He's an MMA fighter in Sydney, I think. He just fought in the UFC. I think he lost, but he fought a mountain. Like, the guy was... I can't believe they're in the same weight class.
Yeah.
But, he got a shot. You know what I mean? He got the fight. So, it's important. And I think, I think it's gradually getting out there. XFC as well. They're with Kelly Seth. They're doing a great job promoting MMA in Australia.
With AFC. Is that theirs?
AFC, yeah.
Is that theirs?
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. See,
well, I keep seeing XFC and AFC. So I
haven't seen AFC in a long time.
Yeah.
I haven't really.
They might have changed to XFC maybe.
Yeah, I think, because I have seen XFC, but I didn't connect them as the same thing.
Oh, I just hope. And again, I had a massive argument with every promoter in Australia, nearly, literally. Like, I'm not a lock player. I'll tell you.
Wanted man. There you go.
Just because I thought in boxing there's a silent agreement that it's $300 a round. You get paid pro boxing.
For your first bout.
For your first bout.
What,
it's no matter what, $300. So I said, why can we not make something the same in Muay Thai?
Oh, so you don't get even 300 a round. What are you getting?
It depends on the fight. I had one girl fighting 5 by 3 minute rounds, and she got paid $500
for the whole fight.
$500 for the whole fight.
So what's that a round? Like,
I don't know. It's bad.
Shouldn't have gone there.
But it's just ridiculous.
Yeah,
you know
it's not enough. 100%.
Yeah,
you make that in 2 rounds.
I think, but what happened in that argument is there was an argument that people who fight 3 by 3 minute rounds shouldn't even be paid at all
in
Muay Thai.
That's ridiculous.
I got
in
scars
professional Muay Thai
in my eyebrows now for the rest of my life because of, you know what I mean. And I'm not saying if you do it just for the money, you're probably doing the wrong sport. You know what I mean?
I was going to say, like, in Muay Thai, it's very common to just do like maybe a couple of amateurs and then pro, and some people don't even do any amateurs. So I guess like they're going off that idea that, hey, like
well, that's what they
don't know what you're going to be able to do in there.
In the Muay Thai world, you haven't gone pro until you've fought 5 by 3s. Yeah, that's okay. Not. Yeah, you're not pro yet.
Yeah.
Okay. But my argument was, why can't we have $50 a round? That's the minimum. Yeah. It has to be $50 a round.
Yeah, just give them
then add on top
once
of
they
that
get
or
to the 5 rounds or whatever. Give them
but the sport isn't growing, and we're not creating superstars because everyone's too tough, and I just want to fight, and I'm just going to fight, and that's it. And then there's trainers that say, "Oh, back in my day, we were all lucky to get $50."
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
times have changed now. Fighters are more dangerous.
Boxing's changed completely.
Like, absolutely.
And people go, "Oh, it's changed. It's money fights, MMA money fights." But it's like, you can either have that old mindset of, like, this is the way it's always happened, and just bite the bullet and just do it. Look to do better. I could do the same thing, and I could start a boxing gym, and it's just like, we don't need any nice flooring. We'll just go dirt. And,
everything in here is pristine and nice. Everyone's taking care of.
Make it nice. Yeah, I could do that, and I could charge, nothing because that's what it was like, and it's just like, the gym's going to not last very long. Yeah. And it's not going to be sustainable. Yeah. And, and like at the end of the day, people will end up not training here. Yeah. But right now it's like, well, we're getting more and more people involved in boxing. So we're doing something right. And I don't know. You just got to do, you got to follow, well, you don't have to, you do whatever you want. but like, if you go and follow the traditional sort of, like, this is how it's always been done, then that's exactly what you're going to get. If you go and like if you try and break through, you got to break through. Same as Aussie boxers, they're all like trying to break through. This is something that I like think of as a coach, like, you know, so I don't know if it works the same for Muay Thai, but, you know, I'm sure there's plenty of coaches that think differently. But I think that if you're going to try and become the best or go as far as you can take it and make as much money off it and feed your family and all that, you know, like there's all that sort of thing behind it. If you're going to do that, you can't be training. Like, so in Australia, the whole mindset is like, you know, you go into amateur boxing, you're learning amateur boxing, and then, hang on, what am I trying to say? If you train for amateur boxing and then go into the pro ranks and you're just playing the amateur game, then you're going to go into pro boxing as an amateur boxer, and then you're going to have to try and change to become a better pro.
I think the difference in amateur boxing and pro boxing, like amateur points and fast and pro is
hands up, like it's all very like
that.
What is it? Yeah, it's very
sharp and
fast, textbook. You know, I sparred with a really good amateur the other week, and it was awesome. But like at the same time, there's nothing like, you know, I don't know. What I'm trying to say is if you're in, say, the welterweight division or whatever, then you should be training to fight, go and look overseas, look at who you're going to be fighting against in the high ranks or whatever in that division and train to fight them.
Yeah.
And then if you can fight them, you're more than likely going to be able to...
Yes, you'll have a crack here.
Good crack here.
Absolutely.
And you can always, like, you'd always do it, like, you know, when you book a fight, right, here's my guy. I'll train for a few months or whatever leading up, and I'm going to watch his tapes and whatever and see what game plan we're going to come up with. And then you do that just on the spot in a small block of time to prepare for it, right, in your camp. Then what about when you're not in camp? What are you doing? You're just... buggerising around, doing nothing, and then next fight, okay, now we're going to face this guy and focus on this guy. It should be focusing on Canelo Alvarez, How am I going to beat Canelo Alvarez? Good call, But that's what you should be doing. You should be working out how you're going to fight the best of the best and how you need to be as a boxer to face the best of the best. And then when time comes around where you've got to fight your opponent, then focus on him. Yeah?
Absolutely.
And then keep going on your road to Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah.
UFC bloke, Chris Weidman did it.
Yep.
When he fought, took out heaps of big names on his way. But from the start, as soon as he started, like he was going to give it a fair crack and see how far he could take it. As soon as he made that decision, he was always focusing on how he's going to beat Anderson Silva, who was like untouchable at the time. Yeah. So he was focusing on Anderson Silva the entire time. So by the time he got to Anderson Silva, he was more than prepared for that particular fighter, found the shot that put him down. You know,
nice.
And then
that one he broke his shin in.
Yeah, the second one. Yeah, but even in that second one, he was winning a lot of the exchanges.
Yeah, I
was like, oh shit, he's going to do it again.
Yeah.
It was bang, leg snapped. But you know, that's what I think. I think a lot of Aussie boxing or Aussie boxers and Aussie boxing coaches focus on Australian boxing, pro Australian boxing. That's where we're at. You know, so. They're looking to face just the next guy in line and all that sort of thing. And then that's why it's hard for Aussie boxers to break out. We're so used to fighting each other. We're used to fighting that style. And then you go overseas and all these guys are whipping out all these different styles. They've all bloody grown up boxing and all this sort of thing. It's just like, well, you know, we've got to try and prepare for that before we go in,
absolutely,
into battle.
Okay. How long have we been going for now?
Heaps of time. All right, we better wrap it up, guys. But I guess we'll do my interview next one. Yeah.
We'll talk about interview next one.
Get to know your boy in the next episode. But that was fun.
That was awesome. Thanks, mate. Remember, we're looking for a new name. We're looking for a podcast name. So send through suggestions to my Instagram. Indigo _ the Beast Kid _ Boyd or Jack Instagram handle. I'm sure you'll be able to edit that in. Jack's Instagram
Jack's
handle.
_ Brother Boxing, or
there
just
we go.
at Brother Boxing.
Bang.
Yeah, and get yourself a free pair of wraps if you do get you pick the name we want, and you'll get a shout out to our many followers
Absolutely.
on the podcast. Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right, awesome
Thanks for
guys.
having me, Jack.
See you in the next one. Good
See you
job,
later.
Indy, mate. Well done, man.
See you later.